Hello,
Hello.
hello,
Hello.
Hello, hello.
We're back.
we're back. Is it for around more than 1 month we joined the line together, right? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
okay, hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you join from. So today I am so very I am very happy to be the host of this live session for our group today. Um, our group topic. Thank you. Today is mainly about digital business, and we hope this slide can help you better understand this business model. So before I get the question pop up, so I can introduce shortly about myself. So hello everyone, hello my group. So my name is Nga. I'm from LA, California, USA, and I'm living with my husband and two teenager kids. I am a stay-at-home digital business owner. A job can let me stay at home and spend more time with kids. At the same time, I can earn the stable income and have the chance to grow myself. That is very short about myself. So today I want to answer because a lot of people asking me this question. So I want to pop up my question in the screen so let everybody can see that. Hold on. Okay, you guys can see the question on the screen right now, right? So a
Yes.
lot of people asking me the question, what is this digital business about? Uh, Today I want to share a simple explanation about what digital business really is. So think of the business as an online franchise model, but it's without the high franchise cost. So what it include inside? That it include in the step-by-step video training, coach, a mentor to guide you. You have all personal website and automatic system. Product partnership already in place. And what is your role in this business? So it's very simple and easy. Just follow the training sign, learn the system step by step, connect with the people who are interested in online business, share information, the value. Uh, this business is not chasing or in recruiting people. So how do you earn from this business? So when you connect with the people who decide to start the business with a product package for just only for personal and family use. You can earn commission based on the package they choose. So because what make our business different with other business, because they have the very simple system, real supporter and proven structure already in place. This business designed to help people learn, grow, and build something long term with the guidance and the support. Another important thing is that our business is not about hard selling or chasing the people. It's more about attraction marketing. We share the value, share experience, and share and the helpful information to build trust, to connect the right audience naturally. Uh, what we share, what we share the value, we share experience, what we learn from the training side, what we learn, what we get from our the show business. So along the way, the people also learn many useful skill, communication skill, what else? Content creation or social media skill because our platform is online platform. So we have a lot of skill on the social media. Then personal branding, what else? Mindset and personal growth. They are the value skill, not only the business, just for our everyday lifestyle. So what I personally enjoy the most in our business is flexibility. So
Wow.
many people can build the business while they taking care of family, taking care of children, working another job, managing daily responsibility. But you also need to know everything before starting, because we have the training side and guide you step by step everything from easy step to advanced step. So don't worry about that. And most people is give you the little or no experience. The important thing is you willing to learn step by step and stay consistent. That is very important. And apart like any business, a real business, so the our digital business will take of efforts, patience, and commitment. The digital business is not overnight success. So, but over time, it can become something meaningful and long term. The long term one. For me, digital business not only the building the business, it's also the building confidence, learning the new skills, and create more possibility for the future. I think that's it. And thank you for everyone for listening. And I hope it helped you better understand what digital business is about. And I want to move on to the thank you for the next question is the Tima. And Tima, can you show okay. Tima is no, no, sorry, Chona, sorry. Chona, can you say something about yourself first before we go move on to the next question?
Okay, so yes, thank you, Nga, and hello everyone. We're back again on live, and I am so excited to see you all, and I am so excited to see all our viewers together intact in this very moment of time where we gather again to talk about our business and all our experiences. So, before I will answer the question, I would like to introduce myself first. Also, my name is Chana. I live in Korea and I'm in my 50s now. Ooh. And I was an educator for decades and running multiple businesses in Korea until pandemic hit. And there I found myself at home doing my little things, okay? And like reminiscing what happened, okay? And so during those days, like I had no steady income coming in and I just wanted to create another business because it was my life before the pandemic, until I found this online business, and now I am here with you all guys, and broadening more on my self development, as what have Nga said, that the business our business online is more like I found out, because before the pandemic I've been running multiple businesses, but when I dive into the online business, it's a twist. It's not about the money, but it's all about self development, self improvement. It's you're making yourself bigger, better, and fuller. And what we are doing now, because we are getting full, we are pouring ourselves to others. We are sharing what we have to others. And so now I'm doing this online business. I work from home on my own schedule. And for the first time in a long while, I found myself a stay home mom. Okay. So I would like to then answer the questions like, mm, so the question, like, I am working full time. This was the question given to me. And is the business right for me? Or will this business work for me? Okay. So, because like I had explained already, what is the business all about? More on yourself, filling up yourself, making up yourself as a whole. I would like to share my practical ideas about what is good for you while doing the business working full time. And I would say, like, can an online business work for you while working full time? And I would say yes, this online business is actually one of the best option for someone with a full-time job. And here's why. Because this is the advantage of a full-time workers doing the online job. Why? Because you have flexible hours, so you can work it on early mornings. We all have 24 hours, right? And when you go to work like 9 to 5, you still have the early mornings, you have the evenings, and you have the weekend without quitting your job. And it's a low risk, because when you're full-time, because you have your full-time income acts as your safety net while you build your online business. And when you scale, and this is because the online business is unscalable gradually. This is not an overtime success, or this is not an overnight this is not an overnight millionaire. You cannot become an overnight millionaire. This business is scalable gradually, so you can grow at your own pace. And the transition full and transcend full-time once income is stable. And so these are my tips, like, because I am encouraging early, like women in their 40s, early retirees. And I would like to suggest these tips for you, like dedicate 1 to 2 focused hours daily to your business. And it's like, because as Nga said, like, we have the step-by-step training, we have weekly masterminds, we have everything in place. And so start with who you are, what is your idea, and what is the business, understanding it before expanding. So, and the good thing is our business is in automation, so you saves time. Everything is automation, and even our postings are all scheduled already, so you don't have to go like 24 hours online. Just click the set the date and the time, and then you're done. So this is pretty easy, right? And of course, because you're working full time, you cannot just set aside, like, this should be go hand in hand. So you have to treat this seriously and set goals and track your progress, of course. And so the bottom line of all these questions, as I observed that many of our members in the community are, some of them are full-time too. So the bottom line is that your full-time job is your advantage, not the obstacle. You have to save your job to scale your online business, and use it to fund and support your online business until it's ready to stand its own. Yes, so I think this is the best thing I can share for you, for for your questions. So I hope it helps, and back to you, Nick.
Thank you for sharing that. I think many people can relate to this question, right? Because a
Mm.
lot of us already have busy schedule and responsibility. The important point is this business can be built step by step with the flexibility. So let's move on to our next guest, Buchan and Deepesh. Okay, I will show the number 3 for you guys. And Buchan, Deepesh, go ahead from introduction a little bit by yourself, please. Thanks.
Yeah, sure. Hi everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, we are Pujan and Tipes myself. We're originally from Nepal. Right now we're living in California, USA, with our 2 kids. We started this journey on this diesel business towards the end of last year because we had to change something in our lives, right? Working full time, 95, it was crazy. Like, we had to manage 2 kids, their schedules, pickups, activities, right? Literally, we didn't have much time to spend with the kids, and we were missing a lot of milestones. Then at the time, we had to change something in our lives, and we're so glad that we found this digital business, which has been amazing. We can work on our schedule. and our own timing, right? And we can spend more times with our kids. So we're very glad that we took on this step. We did have fear, doubts, but again, unless and until you step over your fear, right, you can't change anything in your life. So for the question, Pujan is going to answer that.
Yeah, that's your question on screen right now, Pujan.
Okay, thank you so much for this questions. My questions is, how do you do to start this business? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so to start this business, we just have to follow the steps. There's 3 steps. First, you just go to our uh, website www.pujandipes.com and put your name and email ID, and you'll get to watch free webinar, and that webinar teach you uh, how to make money online for your better future life, and how to um, and you can get to watch the some successful and inspiration story, how the people turn their dreams in reality. And second steps is you have in second step there is a minimum fee which is totally refundable, uh, um, and there is 9 videos in that second step, and you will in that video you learn how to our company company model, um, company strategies, plans, model. Our company has an automated system, and lots of success and inspiration stories, and you can see the huge strong communities, including 270,000 people. um, yeah, and the last step, third step is there is a product packages. If you really get into in this business, there is a product packages. You have to choose one product to start the business, and you don't have to sell that product to your friends and family, not in the market also, but that is the product for your own household or personal use, and you'll get the business ID to run this business. So this is the way how we start this business. Thank you.
Thank you, Wuchan and Deepesh. Thank you for explaining the process. So the important thing that people don't need to know everything before starting, right? So they have training, support, and guidance step by step for us. So don't worry about it. So let's continue to our next guest. Jam, it's your turn right now, and I pop up your question on the screen now. Okay,
I
James, so
see.
say something about yourself first. Thank you.
Yes, of course. First of all, hello everyone, and hello to all our viewers out there right now. I'm James, as you can see already in the screen, and I also currently live in Edmonton, Canada, which you can also see in the screen. I am a digital business owner. I started last September, but I also currently work full time as a QA engineer in software. I decided to pursue running this business so that I can secure another income stream, so I can achieve financial independence as soon as possible, and also to just upskill myself. Being a business owner and all, because I don't really get to learn skills like that while working as an employee. So yeah, that's basically it. As for the question, I think it says, "Why did you choose this over other businesses?" And yeah, that is a very good question. I think a lot of people may wonder that before, uh, trekking into another endeavor that's like very, that requires a lot of thinking, I guess. For example, like choosing a business to run. And for me, um, I could think of three various reasons why I chose this business. And mind you, I may or may not know a lot of other businesses out there, but this is what I found to be the one that works well for me. So for those three reasons, number one, I think Sean already had answered this: flexibility. The fact that this business allows me to work remotely, first of all, and you can do this at any location you are in the world. Given there's internet connection. Um, this means that I could basically run this business while I'm working full time. This allows me to basically get a stable income, like what Jonah said earlier, that I could use as a lifeline to further expand my online business over time. So that's one of the reasons why I chose this one. Second is cost. Starting any business, from my understanding, will always come with, most always will come with upfront costs, like a capital, right? So if I were to pursue, for example, like a franchise of a random fast food chain, that requires a lot of capital, and I think that requires like hundreds of thousands of dollars. Do I have that money? I wish, but I do not have that much money. So that's a very steep like obstacle to overcome just to start one business. So I could ask a bank, right, request a bank for a loan or something, but it's such a big risk, big capital to just start my first business, personally speaking. So on the other hand, starting this digital business is nowhere near. It doesn't require as much capital as like the former that I just had explained. So, for example, I don't need a physical location to upkeep to run this business, because it's remote. So I don't need to maintain that kind of expense, I guess. And that's just one of the many upsides as well. And lastly, it's connection and community. Let's just say I was able to run a fast food chain, right? I could, run one in my neighborhood right now. I would say, yeah, Chona, Puja, and everyone else, they won't be my potential customers because they don't live near me. They're not in Canada, for example. So this digital online business, however, can make literally anybody who has a phone, who's connected online, who's in the social media space, a potential customer. Meaning, we're running this business in the global scale. Just think about how many people you can reach out to compared to like just running a physical location, right? And then there's the community. The community in this business, honestly, has been one of the greatest, strongest gears for allowing people to find success in this space. Um, Mind you, digital marketing is not an easy thing to do. It's very hard. At least for me, it was very hard. It's not something that you just decide, you know what, I'm going to take it, and then the next hour you succeed. Nothing in this business is easy. Like nothing in this world is really easy, personally speaking. But having the community, so connected to each other, we keep each other's moral high, and we help each other succeed. When we fall down, we help each other get back up, kind of thing. So, for example, like we're in this meeting right now, we're trying to spread to people this business opportunity, and we're also learning, learning to help build our skills together to be better. So, yeah. So, all in all, like I said, flexibility, cost, and connection and community. So, if you're still wondering if you would want to decide what you would want to pursue this business, if you like those three things for the business, then I suggest that you look further into this, which you can definitely ask any one of us for that. So yeah, that's basically it, man. That's basically it. And back to you, Nga. Thank you.
Thank you, young boy. Thank you for sharing your perspective. I think everyone choose a business based on their goal, lifestyle, and the value, right? So what the matter most is finding something that fit your life and long-term vision. So now we move to the next guest, Tima from Fiji. I will pop your question here. Tima, the floor is yours right now.
Thank you, Bula, everybody. It's so nice to be back with my team. 1 month was too long. It's just like being in a long-term relationship, and we haven't seen each other for a month, so it's been killing, hasn't it? I missed all of you, and it's so nice to meet, Anne today, and welcome again to our team. So today, my question is, what is the 149 and why is it paid in US dollars? Let me just quickly introduce myself. My name is Vari Tema, also known as Tema, and I'm from Fiji. I am a stay-at-home mom, grandmom, and the owner of my business page and website, which is actually on the screen. Um, I love this question because I was asked that a few days ago, and being in a really small country, whenever we mention the 149, especially when it's paid in US dollars, uh, it scares people because of the amount. And I understand, when we hear payment, we sometimes feel unsure. But let me just break it down simply. So why is it paid in US dollars? And that's a great question. Because the business is global, meaning people from around the world are part of it, and because most countries use US dollars, it's become a standard currency. So wherever you are in the world, just like James, was just explaining, we get to pay. Um, you get to pay it in your local currency equivalent, and you can also be paid in US dollars depending on the platform and the system that you use. So why we pay the 149, we get free coaching programs. And I want to just be clear with one thing. The 149 that we pay, that you would pay when you want to come and join the business, the money does not come to me or any of uh, the business owners that you see here on our page. I do not make anything out of that 149, and it goes towards giving you access to the breakdown of the business, like you've heard Pujan explain. Um, and what you do get, um, also that was explained earlier, is your video, the business model, the compensation plan, what is required for you to get started, like you've already heard, how you can earn. And the best part is you don't have to sell. Okay, also mentioned earlier. And also, is it refundable? Yes, it is. You have 30 days to watch everything. You have 30 days to understand the business. You have 30 days to ask those questions, and then you book your coaching call. And then if it's not for you, you'll get your money back. No questions asked, no grudges held. Uh, so what does happen if that's for you? I'm sure you've heard Pujan also put in, and also James. Um, what happens next. But the most important thing when you come into this business is you do not earn instantly. Okay, it takes time. Why? Because you are building something that is real. Okay, it's not a scam. um, for me personally, I'll be reaching my retirement 6 years in 6 years time, and I
Mm,
knew that I had to start preparing now. That is the reason why you see me here. And with the
mm,
cost of living going up, not just in Fiji, but worldwide, I realized that I cannot wait. I'm not going to sit around and wait. Um, there's no inventory, no staff management. System does all the explaining for you. You just have to plug in and learn. That's what I love about this business. And for the first time, I tried explaining myself, to people about this. I was exhausted, and that is why we have the system to do. That is why when you come and pay your 149, the videos are there to do all the explaining. And that's when I understood. That's actually when I got to really understand what the system is all about and how it helps me as a business owner. So, uh, like I said, it's not a get rich quick business. You just need to show up, be consistent. You have to learn. Because, like any other job, okay, just listening to James, uh, you don't get paid if you don't show up, right? So, just to close up, I'll just say I've seen people grow in this business at amazing levels, but you never know if it's for you unless you take a look. And remember, it's risk free when you pay
mm.
the one. So, why don't you explore? Thank you, Dan, for that, Naka.
Thank you, Tima, for explaining that so clearly. The main point is that 149 is the part of assessing the system, information support, and it's also help the people move forward seriously, right? So let's move on to the final guest, our beautiful lady, Andy. Andy, the floor is yours. I show up your question on the screen now.
Hi everyone. I'm so glad that I joined the group with all the beautiful and amazing people here. I would like to introduce a bit about myself. My name is Anne. I'm originally from Vietnam, but now living in Washington State, USA, with my husband and my two little boys. I'm currently working in corporate world. I have been working in finance and accounting for 15 years already. But alongside with my full-time job, I'm also building a digital business because when I have a second baby, I I got to stay at home. I needed to quit job and stayed home to take care of him for a while. And at that time, my husband's job is our only income. And a few months later, he got laid off. So at that moment, it's really a wake up call for me. I realized that we actually needed a backup plan. And luckily, I found this online business and it checks all the boxes that I need. It's very flexible. I can work on this business while keeping my full-time job, and I can work anytime, anywhere. Just it really fit into my schedule, so I can have an extra income and still being present, being able to be, take care of my family. Sorry, you guys, my baby,
Baby Leo, hello.
me to live with him. So he will go live with us today. So that's a little bit about myself. So now I would like to answer the question that a lot of people ask us when they hear about this online business. So they ask, is this a MLM? And myself, when I first known about this business, I was so afraid that it's MLM. At that time, I did not really understand the business. I feel you guys, if you are having this question in mind, a lot of people, when they hear MLM and they immediately think about, you have to sell products every month, you need to hit quotas, and you need to constantly message the friends and family members to sell products. And I think honestly that's how many traditional MLM companies work, right? So there is a pressure to stay active, which means you need to meet the monthly quota to maintain rank and to rank up, and you need to stock the product, so you can you need to sell you can sell the product to the family and friends. I think it is really stressful and exhausting. So that's what make people think MLM is really not positive. But in our business, we do very differently. Okay, sorry, you guys.
That's okay. Just go ahead.
I need to give him a little bit of bread.
Okay.
So he can be good boy. Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I will continue. I can resume my answer. So what we do in this business is very different. In our model, you don't have the pressure that you need to buy or sell products. If someone wants the product, that's great. But the main focus is helping people who are looking for extra income and a way to build extra income and create more flexibility in their life. So what we do, as people already mentioned before, we provide a full system to help people get started, especially for the beginners like me before. So that system, that package will include training, mentorship, automation tools, the website that everyone here have on the screen, and especially the training side, this step-by-step video-based training from basic to advanced. So instead of trying to figure out on their own, people have the support and have the proven system already in place. Okay, he tried to talk, but he cannot talk yet, so he missed out. And another big difference is the way the commission works. So in traditional MLM, the upline people, they often, let's say they often make money from everything the downline sells, right? But in our business, you can keep the full commission from the all sales, and the person who introduced you into the system, they may not get any commission from those sales, because the focus is more on helping people to build their own business independently. So you're gonna see that there's no monthly quotas, no stocking inventory, no pressure to rank up. I'm so sorry, guys. We all be people. Okay. So you see that I can work on this business while I'm be present with my kids. That's the beauty of this business. So back to my answer. Where am I? Sorry, I'm just where am I? Okay, so there's no monthly quota, no inventory. You don't need to start inventory and no pressure to rank up. And you can work on the own pace and fit it into around the schedule. For example, right here I'm working when I done with my full-time job, and I can work at night when he after he go to sleep, and I can work during my lunch break because, for example, this lunchtime I had an interview with Coach Niele. So basically, you can work anytime that fits your schedule. And so yes, this is a leverage business model because you can learn from the community and use the system that already work. And yeah, so it's not the traditional MLMs that most people think of. It's more modern online business model that focus on flexibility and the system and helping people to create more income in a way that they feel comfortable and no pressure. So I hope that I answered my question. And I'm so sorry for the noise. Back to Cynthia.
It's okay. Thank you, Miss Andy. Thank you for sharing that explanation. So, is it the important thing is understanding how our business work and making the old decision based on clear information and real understanding, right? All right. So, thank you everyone for joining us today, and we hope this live session help you better understand digital business and answer some of your questions. So if you would like to learn more, and feel free to rush out to our group anytime. So thank you again for your time, and hope to see you in our next live session, and have a wonderful day. Hello, bye guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Thank you, guys.